Hey y'all, we're gonna fix fettuccine Alfredo. I'm gonna add some shrimp and scallops with it, and you can do whatever you want, but y'all need to try it. It's so good. Let's get to cooking. So the first thing I'm gonna do is melt half a stick of butter, and I do it in an iron skillet, but you can do it in any pan. And I'm just gonna melt that slowly. Now the main ingredients in this is the butter, half and half for heavy cream. I've even used evaporated milk before, and that'll be the next thing I add in. I've got a little bit of heavy cream and some half and half, and I'm gonna add probably a couple of cups of that to this iron skillet. Now I'm making a seafood fettuccine Alfredo, and I'm using scallops, but you can add chicken, you can do grilled chicken, you can do any kind of fish, you can do anything you want. So I'm adding my half and half and my heavy cream, and I'm just going to stir this, mix it all together. And like I say, about 2 cups maybe. So I'm gonna go ahead and add some salt and pepper to this. I like more pepper than I do salt. The Parmesan will have salt in it too. And we will be adding that in a few minutes. And just mix that together. You can add any kind of spices you want. I'm gonna add a little Italian seasoning. Maybe a teaspoonful. Stir that up. I'm also going to add just a little bit of garlic. And I use this most of the time instead of having to keep fresh garlic. This is really good. It stays in the refrigerator. And you don't have to use much. That goes a long way. And I'm going to stir this. So I bought this pasta right here, but you can use any pasta you want in this. This is just traditional here. And I'm going to go ahead and put it in a pan of boiling water and get it ready. Now you can see I've added my scallops in. These are frozen. I bought them fresh, but I froze them. And so I'm just going to let them simmer in this sauce, and I have not added my cheeses yet. I'm just going to simmer this while I'm doing my pasta. It shouldn't take long at all. It smells delicious. I always save just a little bit of the cream or milk or something just in case it gets a little too thick, and I've got a little bit left. And you'll see the thickness when you add the Parmesan, which will be the last thing we do. So I'm going to go ahead and add my pasta into the pan. It's starting to boil. Now I've got my pasta in, and I don't know about you, but I like to break mine in half just so it's easier to cook and easier to eat. Like I said, you can use any pasta for this. It tastes the same. Pasta's pasta. So I've got my my seafood is done. I've got shrimp and scallops ready. I had them in the pan cooking. I've added the Parmesan. I thought my camera was on, but it wasn't. So you can see how thick this is getting. And I've got my linguine ready. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add my seafood back in, and that's scallops and shrimp. And I'm going to turn this down on low. I've got my bread grilling right now, and everything's about ready. Such an easy dish to prepare. Here it is, dished out on the plate. I'm going to add some grilled bread to it. Well, we're fixing to go eat. So I hope y'all try this. It's so easy and it's delicious. And I will have the recipe, the written recipe, on my cooking blog. And you can find the link to that in the description box. If y'all would subscribe here on YouTube and like and ring the notification bell. And I would love a comment. That would let me know somebody's listening. So y'all go cook something.